and welcome back to Restored by Pahlish, where we talk about how Pahlish helps us with our overall mental and physical well-being. I'm Krista.
I'm Jacqueline.
And today we have a guest. This is Susie. So Susie, say hi.
Hi.
And we have Susie here because we're doing our next in our series of color meanings. And Susie's favorite color is blue. And she's decided to be our guinea pig today to see if these blue character traits are true. Maybe she'll share some good insights and some good stories maybe that will support the fact that blue has these characteristics that are actually true. So I have picked out, well, I brought over, I guess, a selection.
A few, which is like 30.
You always tease me about my selections.
30.
Yes. What's really sad is you guys are gonna laugh when I turn this camera on because she's counting them.
It's more than 30.
And that's just a part of my blues. So blues are definitely my favorite nail polish color.
Really?
Yeah, you would never know, right?
Isn't that what you're wearing?
It's what I'm wearing right now. So I left it on. This is actually we should have talked about that. I didn't bring it with me. This is the one from PPU from yes, it was Pahlishes from last PPU. Something Boo, and I can't remember now. I'll put it down in the description box. But I love this color.
It's
this
so
has
pretty.
been like, I can't stop staring at my fingernails. You can check my Instagram as well. It's also on there. So, but yes, I left this on since we're talking about blue. I figured it was appropriate. Of course, 9 times out of 10, if you look at my nails, I'm probably wearing a blue polish. So.
True story. Yes.
All right, let's turn this camera on and get started on our blue polishes.
Sounds good.
Okay, so the joke here is I've brought a few of my blues.
Yeah, I had trouble getting them in the screen.
Yeah, we had to do some creative camera working here to make sure we could get all the blues on screen. Now, the interesting thing here is, what did you just tell me, Susie? You're not crazy about what?
I'm not a huge sparkle girl.
Okay, wait. Stop. What? Say that again.
I'm not a big sparkle girl.
How can that be? That is a sentence I cannot relate to that. So, but that's okay. So I did bring some that are a little tamer,
less sparkly,
and we're totally okay if those are the ones you need to pick the ones that are calling to you. But yeah, maybe be a little adventurous too. You might be surprised what you like after this.
And while Susie's picking, I will talk about the color blue. Blue is the color of trust and responsibility. It is reliable and it exhibits an inner security and confidence.
That makes sense, right? Because you think peace, like
right.
The color blue is peaceful, yeah.
Yeah. Blue also seeks, if you like blue, you seek peace and tranquility above everything else. Let's see. It reduces stress. Did you know that?
Oh. So did pink, right? Didn't we talk about like light pink, baby pink
did too?
Yeah.
Relaxation and order are associated with blue. Oh, actually, that's pretty neat. It says, how does it feel when you look up at a blue sky? Does that make you feel calm?
Yeah, for sure.
So.
And why do people get so depressed when the skies are not blue?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it has the opposite effect, right?
Right. Blue is a helper and rescuer, the friend in need.
Wow. The helper and rescuer. Okay.
And
are these sounding like you?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more.
Yes, so she's got to get 2 more.
Now this is super interesting. Blue is the color of the spirit, devotion and religious study.
Ooh,
oh, well, that's
that
interesting.
applies,
Yes.
Yes.
And what about, did they say anything in there about like if you don't like the color blue?
It says change is difficult for blue.
Oh.
I would agree with that.
Okay.
Yes, I have a hard time with change.
It says change is difficult and overanalyzes.
Yes, for sure. 100%. Way overanalyzes too much.
Like this, like
yeah, like this. I'm overanalyzing what colors I'm going to pick.
How many do you have there, Susie?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more.
2 more.
2 more.
2 more.
2 more colors or 2 more blues.
The problem is trying to pick blues.
The lesser of the sparkles.
Exactly.
Okay, I think this one's calling to me with the gold fleck.
Okay.
And I'm going to try this one that's totally matte.
Okay.
So, there we go.
Ooh,
there's my
fine.
two.
Perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
All right,
there's
so
our
let's see.
picks. Let's get a good look at those picks.
And I did warn her that this one is a thermal, so she knows that one's a thermal and it will change. So.
All right, we will get to swatching here.
All right, we're back and we're gonna get started here. We have a little bit of partial sun going on. I think it's okay, so hopefully it won't bother us too much. Really happy that Susie decided to accessorize with our blue theme here, wearing her beautiful custom aquamarine ring here. It's gorgeous. So the first color we're going to start with here is KB Shimmer's Soul What. This was from, this one was actually, it's not Soul What, excuse me, it's Soul Blue. Soul What was the one that was from PPU, but she did a whole line of all the soul colors with the same kind of flaky mix, but this one is Soul Blue. And we're going to start with that one on her thumb because it's the most blingy and we don't want to totally chase Susie away here. So,
all right. If your favorite color is blue, you are conservative, reliable, and trustworthy. Is that true of you, Susie?
Yes, I would agree with that.
So super trustworthy, huh? We can trust her. She's not going to come and kind of take anything away from us or steal from us or anything like that. All right, she's trustworthy.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe she's the person we need to come to for when we need to tell a secret and bare our soul because we know she's trustworthy, huh?
Yes.
All right. What do you think about that one?
That's pretty.
See, it's not
It'll
so
probably be a little darker with the second color.
Yeah,
right?
it will be a little
Yeah.
bit. Yep, for sure. So, okay, but it's not like it's.
No, I like it.
Okay, we're gonna go back and forth between some that are blingy and some that are not, so that she doesn't, go into cardiac arrest here. The glitter. So, all right, the next one we're gonna do is SC's Butler, Please. It's kind of a leaning towards blurple, right? It's got a lot of purple in there, but still blue. I still think it's blue. All right, what you got first, Jacqueline?
Okay, Susie. You're not impulsive or spontaneous. What about that?
Yes, that is, I am a planner and
No surprises for Susie.
no, it drives my husband crazy sometimes because he would like to just pick up and go and I just don't operate that way.
You sound like my husband. I'm wondering if, I don't even know what my husband's favorite color is, but
Sounds like Alan might be blue.
I think he's blue. Honestly, after hearing that, I'm like, I think my husband's favorite color is probably blue. So, okay. All right, the next one that we're gonna do, let's do another blingy one over here. Let's do Noodles. This is an oldie, like it's probably another one of my first kind of indie nail polish buys. This one's called Autumn Chill. It's but kind of like a denim-y blue. It's a holographic, linear holographic. It's got just a little bit of sparkle going on in there, Susie. Hopefully you won't complain too much.
Oh my goodness.
All right, what's second characteristic over there, Jacqueline?
Genuine and sincere, and take your responsibilities seriously.
I agree with that.
I think that kind of goes with the first one in a way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or the second one, I guess. Well, all of them. This seems to have a theme here. Like you're tried and true. That's what it sounds like to me.
Well, it sounds
It
like
rhymes with blue, tried and true.
right. It sounds
Right.
like when you are like that you can be relied upon, I guess is what I'm trying to say, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right, so the next one, let's see, let's go for another tame one. Oh, let's do this one. All right, so she picked out, this is actually pretty adventurous for you, I think. So I think we talked about this one before. This blew me away, and it's from Sinful Colors, and it's part of their matte line, the Sinful Mattes. And it does dry matte. So in this case, you can, Susie's kind of, let me explain. Susie she had recently stopped getting like your nails done professionally, right?
That's right.
Yeah, and so
Trying to do it on my own.
She's trying to. I convinced her that she would really like doing her own nails. So, but she's very much a traditionalist. So she would wear just basically the mauves. That's what we call the grandma colors, right? Mauves and reds. And, not that that's a bad thing, but I mean, there's just
corals here and there.
Yeah, right. So this.
Yeah.
Yes. So, all right, Jacqueline, what do you got?
All right. Do you have a deep need for peace and harmony in your everyday life?
I would say, I don't know if it's a deep need, but yes, I like it to be, stress-free and, yeah.
So you don't like having your feathers ruffled?
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
you said earlier, Sheila, when
I
you're
don't
off
like
camera.
conflict.
A conflict, exactly.
Yeah.
Non-confrontational. So, and I
Mm-mm.
think that's huge, like
Yeah.
non-confrontational there. All right, our next one. Let's see. Let's do... Oh, this one's a classic. This is Essie's Aruba Blue. and it is definitely a classic. Has a cult following. People, I don't know, for me, people talk about wearing, it's supposed to be a summer color. I think I would wear it more like in December, but of course I guess with a name like Aruba Blue, it does sound summery.
Like the blue, like the ocean.
Yes, exactly. Aruba, like the Aruba Blue Ocean, exactly.
All right. So if blue is your favorite color, you tend to be sensitive to the needs of others and caring.
Yes, I would agree with that.
I would agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of said too, right? Like, doesn't that I mean,
describe every mom?
for every mom?
Yeah.
I know,
Right.
but you said something too about like when you're because I don't think this is actually necessarily true for everybody, but like you said, when one of your sons is hurting, then you like really internalize it.
that, yeah.
So I mean, I think that makes it's a little bit different. I mean, it's one thing to care about your kids, and another thing to like really internalize those. Like, I'm terrified for my child, or that kind of thing. Yeah. So next, we are going to go to kind of along those same lines here. We've got China Glaze, Crushing on Blue. That's so pretty. Got a little bit of a shimmer in there.
You doing the thumb first?
Yeah, so we'll start with that.
Along with the last one that we talked about, it suggests that you're a rescuer and love to be needed.
Yeah, I feel like I like that would be my love language is gifts, acts of kindness, gifts.
You sound exactly like my husband. I don't know if this is true for you, but I know like with my husband, like telling him I love you doesn't really work, but you go like, clean the house or mow the lawn for him, and then, oh my gosh, you really are showing them. Is that you?
Yeah.
You want people to do things, right? Okay, so yeah.
Or I like to do things for people.
I think I'm going to put a footnote in here. I'm going to ask my husband when I go home what his favorite color is. And I'm going to find out if
That's
it's
a
really
pretty
blue.
one too. I like that.
See, and it's simple, and it's not like you were worried about it being blingy, but it's just simple. It's just a shimmer.
I like that.
It looks a little like metallic-y.
A little bit, yeah. It's almost got kind of, like a little pearly, metallic-y kind of. It's not
really
pearl.
pretty.
I mean, it really wouldn't be pearl, but it's got a little bit of a shimmer in there for sure. Okay. All right. Let's go for a little bit more wild one. This is going to be the Thermal from Caddy Lacquer. This one's called Blue Poppy. It goes from this kind of denimy blue to sort of a lighter gray color, kind of creamy gray, and it's got these beautiful shifting flakies in there.
All right. This one is a little more personal.
Uh-oh.
So it suggests that you are generally fairly even-tempered unless your emotions take over.
Yes, definitely.
Then you can become moody or over-emotional, cool and indifferent.
Yeah.
Really?
More like a little bit moody.
A little bit moody?
I occasionally can lose my temper. So, yeah, I would say that.
Is it crazy how true this is?
It is crazy.
Right?
Yeah, what is the source of that?
So it is called Empower Yourself with, what's the name of it? I'm trying to remember.
Color psychology.
Yeah, with color psychology. And so the woman that did the whole website has studied color psychology for years and years and years. She's actually from Australia. We have tried several times to contact her to ask her if it's okay if we could use the information. I have not heard back from her yet, but it's been years and years that she's compiled all this information about color psychology, and so far of the ones that we've done has been pretty much
She's spot on.
Yeah,
she's spot on with the blue.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, this next one is going to be OPI. We've got OPIs. Wild Blue Yonder. This one's also, I think, a classic too. It's from their Infinite Shine line. Just a nice, this is a good cream, good for summer.
All right, here's another question for you. Do you need to have direction and order in your living and workspaces?
Definitely in my living space. Like, anything outside of my office, you wouldn't necessarily walk into my office and say it's orderly. It can get a little out of control, but I know where everything is.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
you like your stuff to be the way that you
Yeah.
want it to be,
Yeah.
basically, is
Yeah.
kind of what they're suggesting.
Yes.
Untidiness and unpredictability can overwhelm you.
It's like me with the
Yes.
untidy cuticle over here that's making
Yeah.
me crazy, right?
Which I don't even know what to do.
I know. I don't have any of my tools with me right now, so I'm trying to gently we're
look
just going to
past
pretend
it.
it's not there. Yeah, so, because that's probably the only place that I'm orderly in my life is with my fingernails. All right, the next one, I'm starting to open it up here. I didn't even talk about it. I just got this. This is brand new.
It's really pretty.
It's Potion Polish, and it's called Autumn Drive. And I believe that this was actually,
that's pretty.
she released this last year, and then re-released it again this year.
Oh, fun.
It's super pretty. I'm not crazy about this brush, which I've had other polishes from Potion Polish, and they didn't have this kind of brush, so I'm not sure. Jacqueline and I were just talking earlier about the fact that I think everybody's having the same issue with inventory and being able to find things, so that could be what's going on with being able to find the right.
It's impossible.
products.
Everything's out. I have bottles and no ingredients, and ingredients and no bottles for the stuff that I do have.
Yeah.
It's a problem. All right, back to Susie. You
Ooh,
don't like
that's
to draw
really
attention to yourself. You prefer to be in the background.
Yes, definitely.
I would think that that's true of you.
And then this,
Yes,
so
very
this
true.
is very hard for me to
Yes.
be.
That's why you
We
were
have been
like,
working on Susie for a while. Like, please come, please. When we found out her favorite color was blue, like, we need to do blue. Please come. So yes. Yes, and that also would be just like my husband. You don't know how much this is driving me nuts. Absolutely driving me nuts. And let's just pause for 1 second and let's talk about this. Not the video, but pause. Because this is a good example of why you need to keep your fingernails trimmed, with the cuticles trimmed. Because what's happening is I can't get all the way to the edge of your nail to paint it because this keeps getting in the way, right?
Right.
So yeah, maybe when we're off camera here and we're doing the second coat, I will take care of that and fix it.
Sounds good, Krista.
Yes. All right, and then
Way to call me out on
I
camera.
know,
Just when I
right?
said I like to be in the background.
I know, exactly.
Right?
We will never see Susie again. Sorry. All right, the last one that she wanted, she actually requested this, and this isn't a swatching bottle, but this is from our Crohn's and Colitis duo. This is Bathroom Blues. We love it because it has all the blue little different, it's got blue shards and the different blue glitters in there, but it is a white base, but since it's got the blue in there, we're going to call it a blue polish. So.
Oh, yes. This one's kind of fun. It suggests that if your favorite color is blue, you make a loyal and faithful marriage partner.
Yeah.
Well, my husband and I met in high school, and we've been married for 24 years. So,
Aww.
and I've been faithful that whole time.
Nice.
So, yes, I would
that
say
would
I'm
be true.
loyal and faithful.
So,
This sounds like Ellen.
I know. Very much. So, like, both of you actually sound a little bit alike there, right? But it does sound like Ellen. So when
Ellen's a combination of Susie and I.
yeah, I think it's what it is. So when is your 25th wedding anniversary?
It will be June
so it's coming up.
29th.
So do you have big plans?
What?
Do you have big plans for your 25th?
No, I guess we should start thinking about
Yes.
that. It
Well,
would
of
be
course,
nice.
what can you do at this point
I
right now? Like,
know.
what can you
I know.
really plan?
Yeah.
But yeah, so awesome. All right, so we're going to pause right here, and we're going to do a second coat on all of these. If there's any other characteristics, we will come back with those and show you what the final look looks like. All right, we're back. We did a second coat and a top coat on all of these. Susie did decide to make the matte polish actually glossy, just to go along with her Skittle Manny that she's going on here. We're going to review what they all are. Jacqueline had one more characteristic that we wanted to talk about before we get started on our final wrap up here.
All right. If blue is your personality color, you are spiritual or religious with a high degree of devotion to family, God, and other causes that are important to you.
100%.
Yep, and you know what's so funny is exactly like my husband as well too. So yes, it's amazing how it is. All right, so going over here, starting with the pinky, we've got Essie's Aruba Blue, if you can see that in there. This one right here was Sinful Colors Matte. It is Blew Me Away. I can't see the camera because the sun is so bright. So if I'm off camera, I apologize, people. So we got Noodles nail polish on the middle nail over here, and that's Autumn Chill. And then the index finger, again, is another Essie, which is Butler Please. And the thumb is KB Shimmers Soul Blue. And then the next hand on the thumb over here is China Glaze. What is it? Crushing on Blue. I knew it was something like that. Crushing on Blue. And then Caddy Lacquer on her index finger. We've got Caddy Lacquer. Look at how hot that is now in the sun. The whole thing is just gone. This is Blue Poppy from Caddy Lacquer there. On her middle finger is Opie Eyes Wild Blue Yonder. I always think
I
of
like that
cows. When I think of it, I always think of cows. On her ring finger down here is Potion Polished's Autumn Drive, which she's already said that she loves and she's going to have to go buy. So I sent her the link. And then she also really likes Jacqueline's when we did the Crohn's and Colitis one. This is Bathroom Blues on her pinky, that white curly, which she's also saying she's going to purchase as well now because she likes that as well. So let's see them all 10 up there. Aren't they beautiful? Can we see them all in there? Let's see if cameraman can get all of them in there.
Yep, got them all.
Oh, so pretty. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Susie, and for being
You're welcome.
a little science experiment
Yes,
there.
thank you for having me.
If anybody has comments or questions, you have something to tell us about blue, or if you're a blue lover, if you have favorite blue polishes, please put them in the description box. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.